Hi, today I will teach you how to make homemade face shield. I think face shield will be required beginning August 18 in public places. So just a week ago, I went to the market to ask for the price of the face shield, and it was 40 pesos. And just 2 days ago, I went again to the market to ask for the price of the face shield, and it is now 85 pesos. So I decided to make my own face shield, and the materials you need to make the face shield are the following. First, you need a used folder with plastic cover. A long folder is recommended because if it is a used folder, the long folder is recommended because it will cover enough of your face. It will cover at least up to your ears. And this long folder will make two face shield for adults. And you would need a scotch tape. You would need a rubber band, at least two or three rubber bands. And the first step is to cut the long folder into half. Cut the folder and the plastic cover of the folder into half. And you take half of the folder and half of the plastic cover for one face shield, and the other half of the folder and the other half of the plastic cover for another face shield. So get your scissor and cut through the center of the long folder to divide it into two. And I will do that now. I'm cutting through the middle or center of the long folder. There, this is for one face shield for adult, and this would make another face shield for also an adult. And for today, I will make only one face shield. So remove the plastic cover. We will use all of the half of the plastic cover for one adult face shield, and see it will cover enough of your face up to your ears at least. We will not be able to use all of these half of the folder. Now we cut a strip of the folder 2 inches. Cut a strip from this long folder with a width of 2 inches, and the length is the same as the length of the long folder. So I will approximate 2 inches. Approximate 2 inches to cut a strip of the long folder with a width of 2 inches. And then you cut the strip from your long folder. This is a strip of the long folder. The width is 2 inches and the length is the length of the long folder. And then you fold it into half. Fold it in the middle of the strip. And we will use this strip for the lining. of the upper part of the face shield. This is the upper side of the face shield, and we will use this as a lining. Then to attach this strip to the plastic, you insert the plastic cover in the middle of the strip. Insert the plastic cover between the in between the folded strip of the folder with the width of 2 inches. And then you use your scotch tape and put the scotch tape on both sides of the folder, strip of folder. Half of the scotch tape will be attached to the folder strip, half of the scotch tape to the plastic cover. And let's do that. Now we have attached the plastic cover to the strip of folder we cut from the half of the folder. The strip is 2 inches in width, and the length of the strip is the same as the length of the folder. And we folded the strip of folder cut from the half of the folder into half, and we inserted the plastic cover in between the folded strip of folder, and we sealed the strip with the folder in between with using a scotch tape on both sides, on this side and on the other side. Now the first step is we cut a rectangle from the remaining half of the folder. From the remaining half of the folder, we cut a rectangle. The dimension of the rectangle should be approximately 3 inches in width and 4 inches in length. So we do that. This width is approximately 3 inches to 3. Now the length is 4 inches. We approximate 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut a rectangle from the folder with width of 3 inches and a length of 4 inches. And you will need 2 of these, 2 rectangles of this size, 3 by 4 inches. And from this rectangle, we will make a rectangular solid, a solid in the shape of a rectangle. So we fold to make the rectangular solid. Fold 1 inch from here, 1 inch fold, and fold another ½ inch. First you fold 1 inch, then another fold. Second fold is ½ inch. The third fold is another 1 inch. You need another 1 inch fold. And then the fourth fold is another ½ inch. There, fold. This rectangle, fold the first time for 1 inch. Fold the second time for ½ inch. And fold another time for 1 inch. And fold another time for the fourth time for ½ inch. And then you have the rectangle. Now to to prevent this from opening, we attach this last part of the rectangle using a scotch tape. So if you have two rectangles of this size, 3 by 4 inches, you will make two rectangular solid of this form. Again, this is the rectangular shape we cut from the folder with dimension of 3 by 4 inches, and from this we make a rectangular solid by folding this rectangle, and to prevent this rectangular solid from opening, we sealed this part using a tape. Here's the scotch tape, and we put a scotch tape there. Put a scotch tape to close the rectangular solid. And you will need two of these rectangles, and we will attach this to both sides, the right and the left side of the face shield. Excuse me. This is the face shield. We will attach this rectangular solid. You leave a space at least approximately 1 inch, and attach this. Leave 1 inch from the end, and you attach this rectangular solid using a scotch tape. And I will do that. We get the tape. Here's the tape. We attach the rectangular solid to the face shield, 1 inch from the end. There, you may use more tape to attach this rectangular solid to the face shield so that it will not fall from the face shield. We do the same for the other end of the face shield, the other end of the plastic cover, approximately 1 inch from the end or the side of the face shield. Attach the second rectangular solid using your tape or scotch tape. This is the scotch tape. Oh, excuse me. This is the rectangle, and attach this to the face shield. There. Now the purpose of these two rectangular solid is to prevent the plastic cover from sticking to your face. Because without these rectangular solids, the plastic will stick to your face, and when you perspire, you would look like a frozen ham or frozen sausage wrapped in a plastic. Now, after this, we make a hole from this end of the face shield. through which we will insert the rubber band. And you may use your scissor to make that hole. Make a hole from this end and from both ends of the face shield. Now make a hole if at both ends of the face shield. I will use my scissor to make this hole at least half an inch from the end of the face shield. Use a force to, but be careful with your hand. There's a hole. The hole should be, make a hole enough for the rubber band to go through this hole. And make another hole on the other end of the face shield using your scissor. At least the hole is at least half an inch from the end, from the side of the face shield. And be careful with your hand. There. There's the second hole. So we made two holes, one hole from one end and another hole from the other end of the plastic shield. Now you get your rubber bands and you cut each rubber band. Another rubber band, cut it. You may use 2 or 3. I think 2 will be enough. Then connect these two by tying a knot. There. Now this, we attach this end of the rubber band to one end of the face shield and the other end of the rubber band we attach to the other end of the face shield. We do that. Insert this end of the rubber band through the hole at one end of the face shield and make a knot there. And the other end of the rubber band you attach to the second hole at the other end of the face shield. The hole should be large enough for the rubber band to pass to go through the hole. There. And then make a knot. There, and you have your homemade face shield. If you are using an eyeglass like myself, you may attach this rectangular bar or horizontal rectangular solid and this one to your to the frame of your eyeglass. Now let me try this on. There, that's your homemade face shield. Now I'm ready to go out on August 15th, and I am confident that I will be more protected from the pandemic, particularly from the coronavirus or COVID-19 disease. This is your homemade face shield made from used folder with plastic, rubber band, and scotch tape. Thank you.